Alright, so today I am going to do an unboxing of a whole bunch of toys that I got for the Mustang today. If you've seen my channel, you know that I have a 94 GT convertible. Doing a whole bunch of little stuff to it right now. Just working on the little touches. Just got a package from LateModel Restoration within the last day or so, as you can see here. I got some ACC floor mats. Finally got some floor mats for the car. Sounds simple, but I'll take you out and see the floor mats in the car. I got some 5.0 floor mats. Finally have something in the car. Got a whole bunch of other little stuff. Pardon the noise in the background. My dogs have decided that they want to get crazy now that the camera's on. So first package I got was from Blue Oval Industries. Got some new 5.0 badges. However, they now have the supercharged logo on the bottom. I took off the original Mustang GT badges, the cursive badges, a while ago, put the Fox style 5.0 badges on, and I have weird fenders that actually have 3 holes in them rather than 2. Apparently that is not an overly common thing, but the badges did not cover the fender holes the way I like them to, so I threw a little bit of yellow vinyl in there to be able to cover those holes up. So I'm hoping these do look a little bit better. Side by side, I will grab the other logos quick so you can see the emblem side by side. So these are the old Fox style 5.0 emblems. And we'll take out one of the Coyote style emblems from the 11 to 14s. And you can see there is a little bit difference in style, a little bit difference in size. Again, I'm hoping that's going to fill up that a little bit more to make those fender holes covered up a little bit better. Tiberius, shut the fuck up. Alright, hopefully he shuts the fuck up now. Some of the other things that I got from LateModel Restoration, and I could not survive without this place. They have severely helped my build. We will see that I have new license plate lenses. And these look like they are direct from Ford. Again, something really little, seems like it's minuscule, but mine are 23 years old. They're fogged up, they're actually cracked and broken. So these little guys should help round out the rear a little bit. Again, they do look like they are original Ford pieces. Now, while I was in there, I figured to go with some Diode Dynamics LED lights to go inside those things. Again, small touches mean everything when you already have everything else done to your car. So these little touches, again, look a little bit nicer. I don't ever drive the car at night. But when I do, hopefully a little bit nicer in the back. My driver's side door pin switch that controls the ding thing when the door is open, and also the interior lights. That thing has been all fucked up for a while. I pull that out when I work on the car because the ding annoys me when the door is open. Last time I pulled it out, the plastic thing broke around it. These are actually extra screws to mount those trunk lights. But that being said, I got a new door pin switch, again from Motorcraft. So this plastic piece here, that I don't know how good you can see this stuff, but this plastic piece here that slides into the door, this thing broke. So the piece was just sliding in and out, I wasn't making contact, and it was just annoying me because my interior lights will stay on sometimes. I gotta open the door, close the door, screw around with it. So again, little things. LateModel Restoration is great for little crap like that. I mean, they're great for everything, but little stuff like that that you can't find anywhere else is awesome. I'm not a big fan of doing lighting stuff on my car. I got a set of OEM Cobra headlights to put on the car to get rid of the GT ones. They were beat. They were original Cobra ones. I did polish them up. They look great. But my fog lights, if you've ever seen pictures of my car, you can't even tell there's fog lights on it because they're so hazed. They're chipped, not cracked, but I mean, they're beat up. They got 23 years of use on them. So I decided to get some new fog lights and finally round out the look of the back. So there are some depot lights from LateModel Restoration. I was back and forth if I should go with OEM style ones that have like the lines that go through the lens, or if I should go with the clear ones. I did decide to go with the clear ones. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about them yet. I think they look kind of ricey from the pictures, but because I do have a clear lens, the Cobra lenses are clear lenses, so I'm hoping these will look pretty good. Initially in the box, these things do look pretty nice. They still have the plastic covering on them, but they're gonna be nice and clear. Nice, fresh, brand new clear. I have some yellow lenses in my fog lights now, and you can't even tell. You can't tell there's anything in it. They literally make like no light. I gotta look and see how the bracketry is gonna work. The OEM style ones had the brackets with them. This I'm gonna have to take off the stock bracket, and somehow I guess it bolts into this top piece here once it's in there. And then they have these plastic beauty panels or air deflectors, maybe they might be. And they actually come with bolts too, which is cool. I'm not going to use them, but it's cool that it comes with them. So that is it for the small stuff before we get to what was originally supposed to be the big thing of the order, and then I got out of control and started buying a whole bunch of shit. So put these back in, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. So if you watch my channel, you'll know my car is blown. It's got meth. It makes power. I do have some suspension stuff. I do have some chassis stuff. I decided to get some more stuff from Maximum Motorsports. I love Maximum Motorsports. They have great support, great products. So you can see on the front here, these are lower control arms. I went with the extreme duty lower control arms with the adjustable purchase for two reasons. The rear of my car, as you saw from my walk around video, I think the rear of the car sits a little bit higher than the front of the car, kind of drives me crazy. So I got the adjustable spring purchase to adjust the car down a little bit when it's on the street to get a little bit lower. And then when I put a tire on it to take it to the track, I can jack it back up and get a pretty decent size meat on it. I held off on lowering the car for a while before that because I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's all tire related. If I go too big of a tire and then slam the fucking thing, then I gotta roll the fenders. I don't want to do that. It's a beautiful 23-year-old car. I don't want to touch the stock paint. I don't want to touch the stock fenders. I don't really want to mess with body stuff too much. Too much more than I have. Really, I didn't even want to do the stuff that I did to it, but again, things pretty much spiral out of control. But this helps me. The car is not as low as I want it, so this will allow me to get it lower, allow me to raise it when I put a tire on it, but more importantly, it will allow it to hook. I still have the stock control arms, stock bushings. They're 23 years old. I got almost 156,000 miles on the car. This is one of those things I did not replace yet. I don't have problems with wheel hop. I have more than enough power to blow off any tire I can put on that thing. But I'm hoping this will tighten it up a little bit. The front sits a little bit higher too. I think I'm gonna get some Steeda X2 ball joints and take out the spacer nose, get another ½ an inch in the front. Still up in the air about that though, because we're looking at moving. And one of the houses we're looking at has a pretty steep driveway, so I want to kind of take the car by first, make sure I can get it up and down the driveway before I decide to lower this thing anymore. It doesn't look bad the way it is, but I prefer just a tad lower for the street. So let's see, I have actually never seen a set of these in person yet, but I do have some other Maximum Motorsports stuff, and I know the quality. So I did get new bolts from Maximum Motorsport for the front and rear of the control arms. Nice hardware. I'm assuming this is probably grade 9, grade 10 hardened hardware of some sort. So that will help out. I had to replace the lower control arm bolts in the back because the bolts were actually fused to the bushings and the stock bushings. So I had to beat the hell out of those, cut those out. I replaced them with like a grade 8 hardware that I got at a hardware store, but now I'm gonna put nice stuff in there. So, first thing we're gonna see is we got some nice, I'm assuming these are poly bushings. They are actually stamped with Maximum Motorsports on the bushings. That is pretty nice touch. These things are hard, you know, typical urethane bushing that you would get from like Prothane or something like that. Yeah, they're gonna be solid. Again, I did go with the extreme duty ones, so they are going to have the spherical bearings on both sides. And you can see the MMR LCA 32 showing that those are the extreme duties. We'll get all the paper out of here. I wasn't planning on working on the car today, but I got a bunch of stuff to do over the next week or so, so I'm going to try and get these done today. Get my cat out of here. She likes boxes, so she is going to try and lay inside this box. And her name is Nas. She got her name because back when I was running nitrous, I brought home my nitrous kit and I was unboxing it. First thing she did was go in the box for the nitrous kit, started playing around with the solenoids, and I actually have a picture of her laying inside the bottle warmer blanket. So just fun little tidbit. Oh, these things are freaking heavy. Alrighty. Yeah, these things are heavy. I did not expect them to be as heavy as they are. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably seen these things before. Yeah, I mean, here's the rear, here's the front that goes to the car, spherical bearings both sides. You got the adjustment perch. Should have a 1/2-inch socket on the bottom to adjust the perch up and down. And this thing spins nice and freely, that's cool. I probably should have counted how many turns I screwed with that to make it match. There is a Zerk fitting in there to lube up the perch. And I guess because these are spherical, these don't need to be lubed at all, but I could have sworn that there was something with lube. But again, straightforward stuff, beautiful finish, nice hammered black matte finish. Maximum Motorsport logo is not just a regular sticker, it feels like it's a little bit thicker metallic sticker, so it should stick on there. It's got the mounts for the sway bar, and yeah, it should do the trick. I'm hoping to start on these in the next half hour, so I'm going to try and get the car in the air. I was going to wait for the weekend until my son got here to help me out, but I think this one may be a little bit past his age group for support. So I think I'm going to tackle these on my own. We'll get these out here, we'll show these side by side. Again, same deal. Spins nice and free, same Zerk fittings, everything looks beautiful, like you expect from Maximum Motorsports. Some guys will complain and say, oh, Maximum Motorsports stuff is so expensive. I have found, I never really went cheap on a lot of parts in the past. I usually spend good money for good stuff, but there's certain things you don't go cheap on. If you've ever dealt with Maximum Motorsports, you know you pay for their support, you pay for their awesome products they design in-house. You call those guys, they got answers, they design, they fabricate in-house. And my phone fell over. Alright, hopefully you can still see me good. But anyway, Maximum Motorsports designs, fabricates, does everything in-house. You call them, you get great support. I talk to Jack a lot of times. He helps me out, gives me some advice. So again, you're paying for that level of support. You're paying for that level of product. The ingenuity that they put in things, they're not copying other people's styles, they're creating their own styles and creating their own products. So I have no problem paying a little bit more money for that stuff. Everything I have from them so far is great. Their instructions that come with stuff is great. I mean, the shit just works. I mean, they're the kings of Mustang chassis and suspension for a reason. So I stick with what I know is good. And their stuff's good. So I'm gonna get this stuff boxed up. Thanks for looking at my video. I know it's not the best quality. I don't have a GoPro anymore. I just kind of record this stuff with my cell phone and prop it up as I get time. I'm gonna get a better camera as I get more followers and people actually interested in my videos. I will get a better camera. I will get some better lighting. We're gonna do this upstairs in my kitchen where I actually have some lighting this time. And yeah, I'll start investing in a better camera. We'll get some stuff, videos at shows, and maybe some interviews with people as I start seeing cars at events, and in-car footage, stuff like that, yada yada yada. We'll see. It probably doesn't equate to anything. I only got a few followers, but hey, everybody starts somewhere. So I'm going to start documenting more of my build. The car is practically already built. There's a lot of money into it already. So I'll just add as I add parts. Now that I think about the logos and the floor mats, I mentioned that we will go and look at the floor mats in the car, since I talked about them and we did not see them. So there she is in all her beauty, sitting on the battery tender. Started working on getting the emblems off. And we got the nice Corbeau seats. And you got them bad 5.0 logo floor mats. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but again, the little things. You can see the car is, I consider it to be the total package now, but you know, now I'm just working on little annoyances that I haven't had. I do have the back floor mats in. They are floor mats for a coupe and not a convertible. However, they do fit. And we will see the busted lights that I have here. This one is actually broke. That thing's shattered. This one's not bad, but again, I'm gonna replace them just to do it. Go around to the fog lights, show you how bad the fog lights actually are compared to the headlights. So, see them nice Cobra lights. Those are 23-year-old lights. I shined them up a little bit, spent a few minutes on them, but you can see fog lights are beat. You get like no light out of those things. I'm eventually going to do some bulbs for the headlights, so I want to do some HIDs. But I have a hard time ripping those things apart. But those have yellow bulbs in there. And while you can see a little bit of light, you can't tell that they're yellow. They're pretty beat. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I ramble a little bit, kind of new to this, but I'll post some videos maybe through the process and once it's done, so you can see some before and after. And please like, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do, and we'll do some more videos. Thanks.